The expectations are that we'd like to do as well as last year. You know, like I'm not going to say we're going to get promoted. You know, hand on heart, honestly, don't think we will. We made a few changes to the squad. It's a very young squad, but we brought in a couple of exciting players. So I'm really looking forward to it. If we can get towards 6th place or above, I'll be more than pleased.
But also, the emphasis is on good local young players, isn't it?
It is, you know, like we've got a good centre of excellence for the girls. We've got young girls coming through now who are got great potential. You know, my background is youth development, so if they're good enough, like I'll put them in the squad. You know, I'm not saying they're going to play like 20 games for us this season, but they play bit parts, and I think they'll do really well, and that will help them for the future. So, you know, there's no fear of relegation from WSL this season. So it gives us a chance to blood some youngsters. Which will stand us in good stead for the following season.
I think the standard of our team and the league itself improves every year. I think the standard from last year, obviously we raised the bar, so this year we've got to do the same thing.
You're 24, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're one of the oldest in the team, aren't you?
Yeah. There's not many times I've had to say that, but yeah, I'm one of the oldest now.
Does that mean you've got to pass on the experience? Because you have been part of this for a while.
Yeah, I think so. I think I've played quite a few games now for Oxford. And the way we play, so I think it's only right that I help the younger ones come through and share my experiences with them.
I think that we're going to do quite well, hopefully progress to how it was last season. Got a good side, quite young, but be experienced that hopefully we will do well on.
It's a new side, isn't it? It's a lot of young people coming in, but a lot of new faces as well.
Yeah. It's very, technically we're good, it's just obviously experience we need to get in there, but hopefully this season will be alright.
When you signed earlier in the week, you said you need to be more consistent in your own game. Is that true of the whole team?
Yeah, I think so. I think me personally for the last 2 years I've done okay, but I haven't probably been as consistent as I wanted to be, and going forward probably not scored as many as I should have, or in that sense. So I think this year it's my turn to do that.
The first game, we want as many people there as possible, don't we?
It will definitely boost us for the rest of the season. So hopefully, the more we get there, the more it'll be better for us.
It's a young side, and there's a lot of new faces. How have they been made to feel welcome? Have they fitted in quickly?
I think they have. I think they've brought good character to the team. The two from Portsmouth, in Innie and Jess, fit right in. I think Innie's going to be a real handful up front. Which many people probably won't know about her, that much about her. And I think Jess adds a bit of presence to the back four, and I think her talking will really help. So that's good, and I think the young ones have come through. I've seen like Ella and Laura Nicol really stamp their authority on the team, and I think they can only look at them to do the same.
I mean, Les is ancient now. He's done 40 pre-seasons, but he's got lots of respect from the girls, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think, you know, he's an ex-player. We're always going to respect him in that sense as well. And on the training field, he always has great information to tell us. And that's really good for us.
Your side's got better every season, but so has every other side in the league, because the standard goes up.
It does, and that's a good thing about women's football. You know, it's just leaps and bounds at the minute. You know, you look at Kaylee Hines, who had last year's joined Reading. She's now on a full-time professional contract, and good luck to her. So that's where women's football's going now. You know, they can't hand these girls, these promising footballers, a professional contract, and that's their full-time job. So, you know, what a great living for them.
How many pre-seasons have you done in football, and is there still the same buzz?
There is, you know, like the only problem is now I can't really join in. You know, this has been, I think
it's been the same for 20 years.
It's over 40 years. You know,
40 years.
I've been involved in football, so this is round about the 40th pre-season. As I say, like the knees are a bit sore now, so I can't really join in as much. But I've still got the enthusiasm. I'm probably a better player now because with experience, you know what, you know, like in the olden days, like there's things that I do I shouldn't really have done. On the pitch I'm talking about, but you know, the games come on leaps and bounds. You know, it's definitely more professional now. There's a lot more goes into it, and I'm just excited still to be involved.
Tell you what, if I told the young you, whatever, 1973-74, at the Manor training for pre-season, would still be doing this 40 years on, you wouldn't have believed that.
No, I wouldn't. To be fair, you know, like obviously I enjoyed playing. I didn't realise there was going to be a career for me after playing football. But it just naturally just fell on my lap, and you know, I've got to be thankful to the football club for having faith in me in all these years.